Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld War Let's Play. So, between episodes, I've gotten some work done. I was able to get some of the trenches dug out and built, and get a MG34 down. We do have access to the MG42, but I figured that was a bit overkill, and it's very expensive. So I compromised and went with the middle option, between the MG08 and the 42, which is of course the 34. So I'm looking forward to seeing how good that is. It's a little bit awkward placing these. I actually put one down here, and it just removes the trench there, so you can't actually have it in line with the trench. It's got to be there. I'm going to have to test this and see if somebody can actually use it here. I'm hoping that they can. If not, then we'll have to probably just put it how it was before. It looked weird, but it did work. So if we have to, we'll do that, but I want to have the step there for them to stand on. I think they get more cover this way as well, but we'll see. And this is facing the right direction. I made sure it's placed like that. It's just for whatever reason the gun flips around backwards when you do that, but they should stand right there when they use it. And so I've got all these down. I'm eventually going to work our way to here, but we went through a lot of wood getting there. We also have an incapacitated refugee opportunity. We'll look at that in just a second. I made sure to prioritize the repair of these two walls here, so these are patched up. Hopefully we can get them to fortify the walls in this episode as well. I'd like them to be double thick, and then we can worry about the traps inside. And what else? I've rethought some of this over here. So this hallway is going to move off a little bit further to the right than it did initially. And that's because we want to have a geothermal generator in there. And I figure it would be easier if we just brought the path 3 wide all along the side of it there. And it can come all the way down to here and then through there. And what we'll do is we'll just build a 2 thick wall right there and then bring that all the way down to here. So the hallway will be there, and then that wall won't need to be there because it will all be in a single interior space. And then we can grow whatever we want in here, or do whatever else we want with this space. But these doors will have to move because the geothermal generator is going to block them. So that's something we'll have to look out for. Right. So we have Rissa, who is a builder, and we need to save her within 6 days. Let's take a look at this. So we'll have to wait for the planet to generate. We can only send 2 people at a time in that truck, so depending on the distance, we may only be able to send 2, but if it's closer, we can potentially send more. But I'm expecting something of a fight no matter what. So we'll see. But, alright. So only 5 days, actually. It doesn't seem too far, though. How are we looking? Because that is in the mountains. Oh. We can't do that, then. 10.7. Yeah, there's really no way. The truck will speed things along, but I don't know if it will make us more than twice as fast. So, yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't think we can do it. Sorry, Rissa. Gonna have to just leave you hanging. Anyways, let's get things rolling. And I think Allison's gonna go to bed. So whoever wakes up first, and we'll let them eat. Actually, I want to make sure this gets built too. We'll let them eat, but I want somebody to come jump on this gun and make sure it works, because otherwise we'll be in a bit of trouble. So why is that being mined out? I've queued up mining here too. We're gonna build some temporary walls and a door there. That way we can access this exterior space without, opening up our base to the outdoors. But we'll get that built, and then we'll mine out the rest. And then we'll probably come over here and build a 2 thick wall right there. I don't know if I'm going to have any access to the outside there. Probably shouldn't, because this is going to be a prison workspace. But I would like to be able to do something with this area. And there is components out here, so we'll have to figure out what to do. Oh, optometry's done. Okay. I'm wondering if we wall this off and we mine out a path through here, potentially we can route the enemies through here. So maybe that's what we'll do. I think we'll block this off. Maybe we'll just do a wall here with like a door or something so that they can't get through. We'll mine through here so that they can go rather than that way. Oh, they're already working. I should slow things down a bit. So I wanted somebody to get on that gun. Real quick. What materials do I have? Limestone. Let's do limestone because I have a lot of that. Limestone. Do some limestone walls there. And then we'll do a steel door. But yeah, so if we can block this path and, you know, that, the enemies, if they spawn here, should go down through there and then out over here. And that puts them right in our killing zone. So I think that works out pretty well. The only issue would be sappers at that point. And there are ways for us to deal with sappers, so we'll just have to kind of keep that in mind as we go. Are you going to get planted in here? We should see some cotton and rice get put down pretty soon. Okay, cool. And then we'll get that door in. Could do an auto door, but I'm just going to do a regular steel door because, again, this is temporary. I don't want to invest too much on something that's not going to stick around. Power's doing alright, but I'm wondering if we should get that geothermal generator down soon. Yeah, because we have the components for it now. Maybe we should just take advantage of that. And I do have them mining this out, but I don't have them mining that last little bit. Because we'll need to get that wall in first. Okay. What are you guys doing? Grabbing steel? That's fine. There's a bit of steel here as well. Let's make sure that gets mined out. And any others? No, that looks to be about it. I'm sure we'll hit more as we go through there, and then we still have whatever this is. Pretty sure it's not a ancient danger. We didn't get any sort of notification when we walked near it. But you never know. We'll still approach it with caution nonetheless. Okay. So, how are we doing on granite? Sandstone. Not great, apparently. That's all you're cutting right now, right? Granite blocks. I'm going to suspend this. That's all we want right now is granite. And I need somebody cutting. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're just hauling. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Getting that hallway dug out. Nobody's cutting stone for me, though. Nobody's cutting stone. Ixton, I thought you were doing that. Oh, you're going to it right now. Let's see. For the prisoners, I'm going to change things up a little bit. For the colonists, I'm not going to tell them to do anything in particular, but for the prisoners, I want to make sure that they're working as much as possible. And so I'm going to do this. I keep moving the mouse too fast. To ensure that they get stuff done during the day. Because I think that's part of why nobody's cutting stone blocks, is because they're taking a lot of breaks. And so we should see them a little bit more efficient when we do that. Now we could do it with the colonists too. It does work well for them too. But as we've seen, it can create a lot of other problems, especially when their schedules get thrown off. Because then people won't sleep when they need to. With the prisoners, they're not going out and fighting, so we don't really see that. They're on a more fixed schedule, I guess. Alright. So that was going to be our doorway there. Okay. Just trying to keep our little plan here going while working with the new conditions that we've found ourselves in. And you guys are still chipping away at this. We're doing alright. I mean, they've almost connected the two doorways there. And I should as always, make sure that this is roofed. It should be overhead mountain, but again, no reason to take chances with that. I guess I can do that there as well. Good enough for the time being. And it looks like you hit more steel. Yes, you did. Alright, we'll keep going. And what about over here? Nope, that was the end of the line for that one. Alright. Fair enough. Wow, so he just keeps hitting more and more steel. We'll keep having him dig it out. So let's make sure all that gets mined. So while they do that, I guess I'll go ahead and talk more about what I'm doing over here. So I think what these are going to end up being is some sort of crafting hub, especially in regard to things that we will need for our trips. So we'll probably put a refinery over there and have that be where we make all of our chem fuel and whatnot and other things like that. Not necessarily medicine, because I think that should be, I mean, obviously we need that for more than just our trips. So we'll want to make that somewhere a little bit closer to the hospital. Maybe like here or something. We'll have a drug lab. But anyways, I want these to be like sort of crafting areas. And then this is going to be another big storage area. It's a bit oddly shaped, but that's because I want this to open up fairly uniformly. So what you're seeing here is going to be the edge of the wall. So for example, we would be mining all of this. Oh, we got a recruit. Sammy. Sammy, I forget what you were all about. Oh, you're the one that's really good at everything. Fantastic. We're going to need to get you a gun, though. Don't bother with that. Okay. Let's see. What do we have for Sammy? There's a Mega Sloth wool long coat there. Where is she, first of all? Okay, you're down there. Then first, let's have you grab a... Where did all the weapons end up? It's concerning. Where did they all go? Well, there's some in here. I guess for now, go ahead and equip that Henry rifle. That's probably the best gun that we have access to for you right now. It's also a Henry rifle. Let's see. That shouldn't be forbidden, first of all. Right. So where did all of our weapons go? Now I am really concerned. Who is hoarding weapons? Let's see. Rambo, you don't have any guns on you. Where are all the prisoners at? Cooper, Nolan. No. There was a bunch of guns in there. Okay. Are they getting moved to shelves? This, first of all, should not be... Here, I'll just do it like this. Copy that. Paste it there. So guns shouldn't be there. Did I put shelves somewhere else? And that's why they're moving them? What in the hell happened? Like, I know these are here. In fact, I'd rather they not be there, so... Let's clear that. There's no guns there. No guns in here. Where did all the guns go? Well, crap. I feel like one of our prisoners is like hoarding them or something, getting ready for a prison break. As far as I can tell, none of them are carrying weapons. Alright. Well, we got a new recruit. So, Sammy, go grab that Henry rifle, and then we're going to get you into uniform. In fact, I think there is a uniform ready for you somewhere. But where was that? Huh. I feel like some stuff just up and disappeared. Okay, so there's guns. The sniper rifles just reappeared. What are you trying to do? No, don't do that. I guess I should do this now. So, Sammy, you're going to be a conscripted soldier, which means you don't wear stupid hats like that. Yeah, remove the parka. and throw that on. Where did that extra uniform go? Am I tripping out? Did we not have one? Uh-oh. Game is lagging, which means something big is about to happen. Come on, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? That or it just froze and crashed. But generally, if it's spawning a raid, it does this. Or something like that. Maybe it just crashed. No, I don't know what happened. What the hell? Yeah, I have no clue. Absolutely no clue what just happened. There's definitely not a raid though. Or at least we didn't get notified of one. Don't see any enemies on the map, so I guess we're fine. Anyways, I thought for sure that we had an extra uniform made. But I appear to have been mistaken. What is this one? Oh, that's camel hair. Actually, is camel hair good? That's pretty solid, actually. So, Sammy, go ahead and throw that on. That's better quality. Even though the Mega Slothful one is, you know, pretty damn good. Okay, you're gonna go feed one of our prisoners. And I still need to find you a uniform, which I swear we had an extra of. I thought it was on here. Pretty sure it didn't get recycled. I don't think they can recycle those because I'm fairly confident that I told them not to. Let's see. Clothing. Yeah, so none of the Royal Empire stuff. Oh. No, yeah. None of the Royal Empire uniforms or the tactical harnesses. And the prisoners should listen to those bills as well. They won't listen to whether or not things are forbidden. So if I, you know, forbid something, they'll pick it up anyways. But they still follow the bills. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Oh, okay. Somebody's finally doing that. Wow. Let's go ahead. Whoop, not that. And make sure that this gets roofed off. Cool. And when is this going to get done? Okay. There we go. There we go. We'll have to be careful about this because prisoners, if they have a prison break, can just like walk right out of there and make a break for the edge of the map. And we do not want that. I wonder if maybe one of the prisoners snagged the uniform. That's possible. Maybe I'm just mistaken though. Maybe we, is that it for our research? Yeah, it is. Okay. But maybe I thought we had one and we didn't. It's entirely possible. Because I do record these in batches and then I go like a week without playing. And I don't quite remember where we left off. So, I'm going to do rib replacements and brain surgery. Now, I know those seem a bit advanced for our, you know, kind of industrial tech level, but keep in mind we do have bionics. I'm sort of theming them off of like Automail from Fullmetal Alchemist. So, I think rib replacements kind of make sense in there as well. And then brain surgery is something that I feel like we should be able to do at virtually any tech level except for like maybe tribal. But, you know, even back in the 1800s and, you know, potentially before that, they were capable of doing brain surgery. It was just very archaic and not very successful. So we should be able to do it regardless. It's just a matter of, you know, how likely we are to actually succeed with it. But, you know, I think it's something that we should have access to. Okay, so I guess we have to make another uniform because I thought we had one and we don't. I always forget which harness we need too, so let's make a uniform there. And then Allison, you are wearing the regular soldier one, so which one is that? A. Okay, so A is the standard. So let's get another one of those. And I forget, I think it's in the machining table. For a bolt-action rifle. Where, oh where? God, there's so many weapons in here. It would be over here, yeah. So what's that going to cost me? 60 steel and 3 components. Let's make 2 of those. And actually, you know what? We need helms as well. That's the wrong bench. Nope, it was this one. So, for now, yeah, perfect. Just steel. Go ahead and make me one of them. Yeah, do it. Get to it. And I'm wondering if maybe I should equip her like one of the grenadiers, because she is quite the fighter. She's got a lot of skills though, and actually I should probably set her priorities. Wardening. What are you like really good at? Honestly, smithing is something that we could always use. Let's put a 2 there. I'm going to set you for 1 to doctoring, so that if anybody needs treatment, you'll go and help. Wardening, we'll leave it 3. Hunting, I'll put it 4. Negotiation, I'll put it 4. There's not really any point in putting it higher than that, because they only really ever do it when you tell them to do it. Animal handling, don't really care about that. Cooking, I've got plenty of cooks. I don't really, but there's certainly better cooks. I think I want her to do smithing, so I'm going to do... Let's do 2, 2, and 2 there. And we'll kind of see which role we like her in best, and then I'll drop 2 of these 3 down to 3. And we'll have her prioritize like one particular job over the other, but we'll go with that. And then she could do some art as well. So let's do something like this. She'll craft or, you know, grow when we need people growing. And if anybody's hurt, she'll jump to doctoring, because she's pretty good at that. And she's got passion for basically all of this, so she will, you know, learn those skills pretty quickly. And I guess she's welcome to go make her own uniform if she wants. Ooh, that's alpaca wool, and it's excellent quality. I'm going to forbid that so that nobody touches it. Because alpaca wool was supposed to be sort of the standard uniform. And, oh, we got cargo pods. But we couldn't get enough alpaca wool to, oh, blank books, nice. We can have somebody write. We couldn't get enough alpaca wool to continue that, so we had to just kind of start recoloring other materials. But alpaca wool is really good in terms of warmth. And so, interesting. +4 to recruit prisoner chance. Why is that? That's strange. What's yours made out of? Camel hair. Do you have the same thing? Yeah. Weird. I guess long coats just make you more persuasive. So another thing I forgot about is I need some furniture in here. Specifically, I want billiards tables. So we're going to put one there and one here. Can I make them out of... Oh, I can. I always forget about that. I mean, wood probably would look the nicest, but I don't have enough wood to really pull that off. So I can make limestone ones, or I can make steel. How am I doing on steel, by the way? Where is it? 700? It's not great. It's not terrible. But there is a bunch of steel up there, potentially. So I'm going to make them out of steel. So steel. We'll put it down right there. Ooh, I have to use wood either way, then yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, so we'll put them there. Then, are these small ones going to be enough? It's going to be hard to center them as well. I'm wondering if, like, I can't really center medium ones either. So 2 large ones then? We'll do 1 over each table, basically. That should be enough light. Yeah, that'll work. And, I don't know, that seems, like, inefficient space-wise. We'll have to see if there's anything else we can do in there. Oh, escape pod. Saw it fly by. What do we got? Okay, somebody named Ad. Not a terrible character. Could be a decent fighter for us, so I guess he's another soldier. Let's make sure that that gets... I don't even know if we have any way to process that right now. No. Right, hold on. One more thing. Yikes. None of that's permanent, though. You're not missing any limbs, so as long as we stop the bleeding, you'll be fine. Riesling, can you go rescue him? And I'm going to make sure that he gets treated with at least... where is it? Oh, I can't set it yet? Okay. We'll make sure he gets at least herbal medicine. Which we should have... we'll probably just use regular medicine since I have more of that. Okay, and this got planted. Perfect. There should be doors on that, by the way. Should be doors on all these. Keep them from getting killed immediately when, you know, we vent the base, like what happened before. You know what? Let's do some, like, a temporary airlock. I feel better about that. That seems safer to me. And Riesling's got him. Hopefully you can get back quickly, because he is at risk of bleeding out. Okay. So, we dumped him in a bed. We'll make sure he gets medicine. He's also suffering from hypothermia, but we can fix that. Nobody's awake right now. Grace, I'm pretty sure you're the best medic, so I'm going to wake you up to do it. But we have plenty of people that are capable. And following that, as soon as he gets up, he should join us automatically. And we can get him into some clothing. And equip him. We'll need another bolt-action rifle. And I still have to figure out what I'm going to do about automatic weapons. I think I'm going to do... I don't remember if I mentioned this in the last episode or not, but I'm probably going to piggyback some weapons into another mod, so I'm just going to steal the textures from this mod. I mean, I say textures, they're just little sprite things, but somewhere there was an MP18. Again, all the guns disappeared, so I don't know what happened with that. But we had an MP18, and I think we made a bar, right? We made a BAR. We tested a couple of guns, and we couldn't get any of them to work. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those sprites, dump them into a different weapons mod, and then just add entries into the XML for those weapons, and I'll just basically copy-paste whatever. So I don't know which mod will be the best one to do it. I don't know if the Kaiser Reich mod has automatic weapons in it. I know it has Guerre 98s and stuff, but I don't know if it has... No, there's actually an MP18 in that mod. I just don't like the way it looks. So yeah, I guess we could just have two different MP18s in that one, and I could use that as the basis for a slightly heavier weapon as well. So yeah, I think I can make that work. But that's probably what we're going to have to do. Because I do want our Royal Grenadiers to be equipped with... You still need a real melee weapon. Colin, I was going to give you a tomahawk. Steel, okay. What are you doing right now? Well, whenever you're done, you can have that as your sidearm. I meant to do that sooner. And then Riesling, you need one as well, don't you? Yeah, I feel like you guys had these. What's going on here? Well, you're welcome to take that. Agatha is pretty well outfitted. Myrta probably needs one as well. But Myrta wasn't a... I feel like weird. Oh, that's what I was like. I swear something just flew by my face. Oh, Mega Slothful. Okay. And sure enough, it did. It was cargo pods. Myrta was not a tribal. She was like Ad, where she kind of fell from the sky. So I don't want to give her a tribal weapon. I want to give her... I don't know. I was going to give them like trench shovels, but apparently those don't work either. Alright, first helmet's done. Sammy, I think that's going to be yours. Go ahead and wear that. Hopefully they eat these meals fast enough. I'm a little wary of keeping them out like this, but it is what it is. Also, our plants don't seem to be growing fast enough. So we've got rice there and we've got rice here. Growth rate is over 100%. But we're definitely falling behind. Uh-oh. Game chugged again. Oh, still nothing. It's plotting something. I can feel it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to those weapons, though. That's so weird. And is anybody going to finish that rifle? Well, Dan's working on that one. Who started this one? Ixton, okay. Hang on a second. That removed the dead man tag. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I clicked on it while it was being repaired. And that was a dead man's alpaca wool long coat. I believe it was the one I am forbid over here, yeah. And apparently, repairing it back to 100% removed the dead man tag. And I was under the impression it didn't. Because I feel like we had tried it before and that didn't work. But it did here because we have another alpaca wool coat that's no longer a dead man's coat. So, Bender, what are you wearing? Mega Sloth wool? I mean, that's probably just as good, if not better. Yours is alpaca wool, but it could be repaired. So, when you're done with that, come wear this one, and we'll get yours patched up. Pettit, how is yours doing? Alpaca wool, 86%. Okay. Alpaca wool, 50. Okay. Then, Cooper, when you're done... Oh, we'll come wear this right now, then. And we'll get yours repaired. And when we get yours repaired, we'll look at giving other people alpaca wool ones. And we'll try to just get alpaca wool coats. Obviously, we need alpacas to make that sustainable, but for the time being... Oh, look! A uniform showed up. Is that the one I ordered? No, nobody made it yet, so I was right, there was a uniform kicking around. Sammy, that one's gonna be yours. Unless, did anybody else need a uniform? I'm pretty sure they didn't, because I think we accidentally made 2 when we made I one. I need to rename her, by the way, so keep those names coming. Keep those names coming. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be yours, Sammy. When you're done, go ahead and wear that. And I need to remember to remove those force tags, because they should keep them on once I order them on. But I have to kind of, you know, motivate them to go do it. Alright, and then this kind of got done. That needs to get moved so that that door closes. Alright, Cooper, good job. Comms console's down. No big deal there. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. It's about that time. And nothing big happened. I thought twice there we were going to get raided, but nothing ever came of it. So, yeah. We did, however, get one new colonist and, well, basically 2. As soon as he's capable of walking, he's going to stand up and join us. That's just how that works. So, yeah, he'll join us. And they're both decent fighters. He's a pretty good shot and really not great at anything else, but we can turn him into a crafter with some practice. And then Sammy is basically just good at everything. So, we'll just have to put her to work and see where she kind of fits in. Oh, nice. Got a billiards table. Why does that say outdoors? That's concerning. It definitely indoors. It says indoors there. I mean, not when I put my mouse over here, but indoors. So, yeah, that's weird. But we've got some pool tables for them to kind of relax with. I'll have to figure out some seating in here, maybe. And I could put something in the middle, as long as it's not too big, because they can get around. Maybe a poker table in the middle if it's 2x2. I don't know. And then we did get this mined out. I completely did not remember to keep up with this, so hopefully we didn't vent our base. It looks like we didn't. We'll want to make sure that all of this gets hauled, because this is all granite, and we want to be cutting that. And so before we go any further with this, I'm going to need to get a wall built here. And speaking of walls, it looks like no progress was made over there, which I guess isn't surprising given that we're kind of behind on our granite production. In fact, we had like none. So I'll need to get somebody on this. But we need granite. We need it now. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and expand this to about there. We'll tear this out, and that will give us more granite to work with. And then we'll have to roof this off, obviously. But we can put in the geothermal generator there, and we can still have a walkway around it. This is going to connect to the trenches with a little door right here so that we can actually get into the trench without exposing ourselves, you know, charging forward at the enemy. We can get in from the side route. And we'll do the same over here as well when we build that trench. And we'll probably have multiple outlets for all the different trench lines. But that is something for later. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.